and getting out, kind of getting a little fresh air. And come on and have a seat with me. And I appreciate you coming in. There's a lot happening in those Masonic streets. There's a lot happening in the Masonic streets. You wouldn't believe it. It is really funny about some of the things that are happening in the Masonic streets. Let me tell you, there's a lot. So I'm going to bring you some tidbits regarding some of the things that are happening in those Masonic streets. And boy, it gets crazier and crazier day by day with some of the Masonic misinformation. Man, it's amazing. It's crazy. So greetings to everybody who's about to come in and join me for a brief moment here today. I hope that you're well. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Imperial Council of the ancient Egyptian Arabic order nobles of the mystic shrine under the Imperial Council of Prince Hall shrined them. We're going to talk about that. And so I seen that they have made Prince Hall the Man a Grand Master. They also made him a noble. And I'm saying to myself, the man is dead. You can't do it. I mean, it's not that you can't do it. It's way over left field to do it. I mean, I believe in honoring my ancestors. I really do. But to bestow a title upon them, and they're not here to receive it or to really appreciate that honor, does it, in my opinion, looking at it, a disservice. So I don't know. I don't know why would you want to make the Prince Hall the Man a Grand Master. He's gone. He's dead. I don't know why you would want to make him a Shriner. He's gone. He's dead. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's your way of honoring his services to the people. Could be. But, man, that's way out the box. Now, I can see if someone is alive and you want to bestow that honor upon them, they have done these things, I get it. He's dead. Greetings to those who are coming in. Today, got a couple of subjects that we're going to talk about, but this one in particular, the first one is dealing with the ancient Egyptian Arabic order nobles of the mystic shrine under the Imperial Grand Council of Prince Hall, and the mere fact that they have made Prince Hall the Man a past Grand Master. They also honored him as an imperial potentate. And I was just thinking, I mean, how foolish is that? He's dead. And as I said, there's nothing wrong with honoring and your ancestors and the dead. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's a way of doing that, and doing this doesn't do them any justice at all. It doesn't. Greetings from Mississippi. Whoa, what part of Mississippi? You stopped my conversation right there, brother. What part of Mississippi? You know? Lacey. Name sounds familiar. Curtis Lacey. Are you? Let me see. Curtis, what part of Mississippi you from there? You know, greetings. How you doing, brother Victor? You know. Oh, this is Charles, by the way. Hey, what's going on, brother Charles? How you holding up, bro? So it just throws me aback. And then not only did they do that part, what they turned around and did is that the story that they told in regards to how Prince Hall Shriners came about was incorrect. It was totally incorrect. Prince Hall Shrinedom for the 18th time wasn't organized until 1901. Really, that is a fact. That is from your own records. That is from your own beginnings. Figure it out. First, you crucified John G. Jones, the man, And then you turn around and you say he was the founder of Shrinem amongst African Americans. Then you turn around and try to subjugate the history of how it actually began. Now, I wasn't there in 1893. None of us were. However, we knew, or we know of the legend. We know of how things went. We know what was written down. We know what has been stated. You can't change that. You can't change that. They're just like me going and saying the how Prince Hall got started. You keep honoring those 15, and I keep saying no. That's something you doing. That's not me. That's something you doing. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to try to remove the it factor when it came to Shriner? Period. He was the guy that received the rites and ceremonies, created other temples. He was the guy, regardless of maybe how it started, how he got it, and we know how it all begins at the World's Fair in 1893, Chicago, Illinois. Okay, so who made John G. Jones a Shriner? I'm not a shrine though. When he was, according to the history of Shriner, he was made a Shriner by the imperial potentate of, I want to say Pasha, okay? The Arabian Council was visiting Chicago at this time, and he petitioned the order, and he received the rights as a Shriner, and he went on to establish several shrine temples. Now, that's a small nugget of it, but that is the logistics of how things happen. And they're supposed to have happened in 1893. You can find this information even in the Prince Hall Shriner's book. They got it in there, So we gotta stop. We have to stop that. We can't do that to each other no more. I can't continue to go around bashing PHA and other organizations. I can't do that. I can't. I have to grow. I have to get past that. I have to begin to enjoy the organization for myself. I can't no longer do that. And for those of you who do, you gotta stop. Stop trying to subjugate somebody else's history. And do your thing. Enjoy your own history, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's what I try to do. I know my history of my jurisdiction is complex with a lot of ups and downs. And I take it all. I own it. I own everything that comes along with the Western Masonic jurisdiction. I take everything that comes along with the United Supreme Council. I take everything that comes along with the Grand Lodge. I own all of it. And I'm a proud member of the fraternal order for which I'm a part of. Vicksburg. Oh, okay, Vicksburg. Yeah, I've been to Vicksburg. I've been to Yazoo, Macomb, been to Davidson, been down there by Jackson, which is not too far. Pearl, Hines, Madison. Oh yeah, those are my stomping grounds right there, baby. Those are my stomping grounds when I hit it. Oh yeah, Glustack, all up and down there, man. Ooh, yeah, been over there by Ross Burnett Reservoir. Yeah, you didn't think that, huh? But yeah, that's my stomping grounds. Greetings. So we got to be able to get past that, to do something better than what we've always done with it. We really have to. Now, with that being said, so we're going to go into another subject matter real quick here. And that is the craziness. Man, it's wild out here in the Masonic world. On the Masonic street, it's crazy. Oh, man. Okay, so we're going to talk about those of you who fight for Freemasonry. I mean, you literally put it out there. You really fight for it. And then what you do is you go join another jurisdiction, and then your whole attitude change. Wait a minute. Here you are, a member of Modern Free. Here you are, a member of the Most Wishful John G. Jones Grand Lodge. Here you are a member of international. Here you are a member of PA, and you switch, right? You switch. I don't care which way you switch, but you switch. And then what you do, you get in the chat groups going against the very organization that gave you Masonic life or birthed you, whatever you want to say. You hit them hard. They ain't no good. They're clandestine. They this, they that. I'm like, bruh, were you not Prince Hall? And then you became international, and now you bashing Prince Hall? Bruh, were you not international? You became Prince Hall, now you bashing international. Were you not modern free? You joined John G. Jones, now you bashing modern. Man, where you guys get this from? Somebody needs to help me. I'm trying to wrap my head around the craziness that I see. I'm like, how did you even come up with that? How did you even do that? But no, you act like it's the thing to do. It is not the thing to do. It is not the thing to do. If you left one organization and went and joined another one, man, go on about your business. Sisters, go on about your business. There's no need of you bashing that other organization. You spent 10 years over there, and now you mad, and you leave, and you join somebody else. Now you want to bash them? You spent 10 years and several $1,000s over there. I'm not going to get it. I don't get it. With all the upheaval within the framework of the Masonic order, it's there. Let's just be honest. You know it's there. Come on, you know it's there. Don't play. You know it's there. And sometimes it have made me even question, why would I even want to be a Mason with all this craziness? You know, why? But what I found for myself, the reason I want to be a Mason is because of the brotherhood. It's because of the real brothers that I've come across who's willing to go the extra mile, who's willing to put in the work, who's willing to see the next brother be successful. I'm talking about some real genuine individuals across the spectrum of Freemasonry that says, yeah, this is why I'm a Mason. That brother, that sister, I'm an Eastern Star, that brother, I'm a Mason. This is why. It's because of those contacts. It's because of those brothers that you've come across, and it's because of Freemasonry that you came across them. So it's them. You know, sometimes your Grand Lodge makes you want to say, I'm done. Sometimes your Grand Chapter make you want to say, I'm done. Your lodge, your chapter, you want to be done. But it is those members that you come across, the spectrums of sisters and brothers that you come across, you be like, yeah, I'm a Mason. I'm an Eastern Star. I'm a proud member. But I understand sometimes it gets to be frustrated because of the BS that you see. I get it. And it's crazy. But what I try to do here, is really spread that semen of brotherly love. Be the example. I try to do that because there are brothers in my own jurisdiction who would actually pull my coattail, pull me aside. So, but it's me right then because I get pissed. But they'll say, hey, man, come on, you better than that. And then I have to begin to think of being the example. I have to begin to think and apply those things that I call Masonry to this journey. But when you don't do that, man, you lose control. I got brothers in my own jurisdiction right now. Well, they're no longer brothers, but they was once left. And I used to get upset and wonder why. But later on, you find out, you know, people leave for their own reasons. They leave, at times, they try to tear you down. They loved the way you did things. They enjoyed the way you did things. And now, a week later, they can't stand you. They don't like you. They were never really your brothers or sisters in the beginning. They was placating. They was faking the funk. They was doing it all. They only wanted to be seen and be talked about as a Mason. They didn't want to. They didn't take the good, the bad, and the ugly. They couldn't stand it. So yeah, as I said before, I've had brothers in this jurisdiction to leave because of somebody else. Well, you know, John is gone. I'm gonna leave too. I said it in my last video. You was never really true to the craft in the beginning. You was true to the person that brought you in. You was true to somebody else, but not to the craft. And that's what we find. And that's the thing we got to start kind of really paying attention to, because it gets crazier and crazier when you're dealing with individuals in masonry in the Order of the Eastern Star, and how they carry themselves as people who proclaim to want to fight for the organization. They enjoy the organization, but that's not true. That is not true. Yeah, you right, brother Charles. You right. There is some love coming from Louisiana. You right. There is some love coming from Louisiana, brother. I cannot say it is so true. How y'all doing?
You remember me?
I can't say I do right off.
Harlan.
Oh, where have you been? Oh my God.
I retired.
You retired.
Yeah. Good to see you, Tony.
Hey, how you doing?
I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, I'm doing my thing, but dang, it's good to see you. Yes. My girl from LED.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, you looking good too. You better watch out there now.
Oh yeah, right.
You better watch out. Hey. You keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. I can't believe you're still doing what you're doing.
I'm still here.
Of course.
And I'm looking at you. Did you have knee surgery?
I had one.
Okay.
What about yours?
No, I'm still there, girl. I ain't having it yet. I ain't having any surgery yet.
You can use it though.
I can, but not right now. I'm no pain right now.
Okay.
No pain right now.
You're still running. No more work.
I'm glad you recognize me.
Of course, I always look for you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
The same to you. Keep it up now. Still thick. Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry. It's old co-work. Yes, indeed. Yeah. See. Anyway, back to the subject. Are there any esoteric books and enshriners I can read? Oh, you know what? There are. There are good books you can read. Email me, and I will be sure to get back with you. And boom, you can hit me up at JGJAF. Good afternoon to you. Most good Masonic history books. Man, I 30 regarding the historical points of views in Masonry. And it's crazy. I'm gonna tell you, everybody's history is jacked up. Every Masonic Grand Lodge who are a part of these various jurisdictions, man, look, let that stuff go. Enjoy the craft, let it go. That's the best thing you can do for yourself, is to let it go and enjoy the craft. That is true, and that's all I can say. Just let it go, and including myself, man, I still got some growing to do. There's sometimes I find myself because of my journey and the things I've viewed. But I'm gonna share this with you. I'll be somewhere here real soon, down in the Bay. Okay? To my brothers down that way, to Brother Charles. I'll see you real soon, bruh. No joke. Real talk. I'll see you real soon. It's just some things to go through the small stuff, man, when there's so much out there happening. And let me say this here. We who are African Americans, these people are trying to take your vote away. And if they weren't trying to take it away, if voting wasn't so important, why are they trying to take it away? They are rolling things back. They're taking things that our ancestors have fought for, your parents, my parents. They've fought for different rights in this country. Small to us as a community, as a whole. I need you to really take a look at it. The same boat fighting for the same thing. And if we don't get it together, that boat gonna sink, and it's gonna be rough on us all. I don't care what jurisdiction you're in, it's gonna be rough on us all. So it is my hope that we take these rights and privileges that we have and really hold on to them, and hold those who we so-called vote for, be it Democrat, Republican, or Independent, whatever it may be, hold them to it, man. Because these people are coming after these rights that we have fought so long and hard for, and they're tearing them down. They're tearing them down. and I don't know. I'm in politics. Nobody leaves politics unscathed. No one. But if you go in and you really fight the fight, oh yeah, you're gonna come out beat up and bruised. But we need individuals like that. So please think about it for a moment, that these individuals who are in position of power in your states, in your local and city governments, man, they are out to do you harm when you look at these bills that are being passed regarding African Americans. When you look at what they're doing, I just had to really put that out because that was on my heart. That's period. And I know who are Masons and Eastern Stars, you have to draw the line and say enough is enough. You have to do that. If you're overseas in France and places like that, Masonry is held deep into politics. It is. And that's the truth. So let's not be ignorant about it. Let's not placate it. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Something of substance. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. Because what happens is so many times we get caught up in this Masonic journey, which is good. But in the process of being caught up, what are you leaving? What are you spreading? What are you trying to convey? And today I want to convey the bullshit that is out there. How we need to really take a serious look at our communities and begin to really get knee deep involved on what's happening regarding the African American community. Because no matter what it's like, when you are pulled over by them people, they're not asking you regarding your jurisdiction or your grand chapter. You have to be cautious. This is that time to be cautious when you're dealing with them folks. You got to realize who your open enemy is. You got to realize what's actually taking place around you, and the rights and privileges that your ancestors have fought for are being slowly American history because it's going to hurt somebody else's feelings. No, teach the whole damn thing. And this is the opportunity for us who know better to begin to teach our grandkids and our kids. Tell them about the Masons who stood up, Thurgood Marshall. He was amazing. Tell them about him. Tell them about those who fought the good fight. Because let's be honest, there was a lot of Masons out here fighting a good fight. Be it whomever, they was in the good fight. And tell them about the bad fight. Tell them about the 4 black girls who got bombed in Birmingham, Alabama, and the Masons did it. The Caucasian Masons did it. Yeah, tell them about it. Tell them about the brother who shot Medgar Evers, who was a Mason. Tell them about it. Oh yeah. I mean, you may not like it, but it's true. And it's okay. It's really, really okay. Tell them about the guy who founded the CIA. Tell them about it. Tell them that, yeah, he was a Mason, a Shriner. But man, look at the devastation that he did to the African American community. I'm just saying. I'm just looking at it for what it is. I'm looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I can talk on it on. I can talk on it all. It doesn't even bother me one bit to be able to express myself regarding the hatred 20, 40, 50 years ago in the community. And it's still taking place now. So we got to be able to renew our mind and think differently when we are dealing with each other, especially on a Masonic level. We got to be able to set that BS, that bullshit aside that somebody has fed us about each other and say, look, brother, we on the same boat, okay? We doing the same thing. Yeah, you're part of the Grand Lodge of Texas and you're black. Yeah, you're part of the Grand Lodge of California and you're black. But you know what? That's okay. We must be able to take this Freemasonry and for the betterment of our people, the betterment of our community, because they're doing it. They're doing it for their community. Now, occasionally, some of us may benefit, occasionally, and that's cool. But I'm talking about the whole, not the some, the whole. Some people say, well, I'm a congressman and I'm African American. You can do it. Yeah, I'm talking about the whole, not the some, not those few sprinkles. I'm talking about the whole. And when you begin to change your mind thought and the way you work and move within the system, it all comes together. So look, I'm out. I got to get back in here. You have a great day. What's up, man? And we're going to talk later. Peace and be well. And you know what? Sometimes I get on a tangent like that. Sometimes I go off like that because I am an African-American black male first before anything. Okay? Before anything. I'm out.